So I recently bought a new lens, and I think if you're a creator who are on a budget, who wants your first pair of cinema lenses, definitely get the 7Artisans Vision lenses. So first thing to know about it is that it's actually a metal design, so quick ASMR. I don't know who would enjoy that, but if you like ASMR, there you go. So first thing I want to talk about is the actual look of this lens. It reminds me of my Helios lens. It's very dreamy, if I would say. It has a very nice character to it. So I shot a couple things with it. I shot a kickboxing fight, actually, and I was shooting the intros of the fighters walking in, and it had so much character to it that they said that it went from being a live stream to a movie. Like, the client really loved it, and it just kind of gave that nice like cinematic look to it. I also used it for a band competition, and once again it was super great, super smooth. I love the smooth bokeh in the back. Like, when you got something dialed in just right, the bokeh is just creamy smooth. It's incredible. It has the aperture of t1.05. It's actually the lowest lens I've ever had. I think it has 16 aperture blades in it. And yeah, at a 35 mil, for a 35 mil equivalent to a full frame, it should be about 50-ish. At night is very cinematic. The bokeh is super smooth, and actually I think it gives a nice ovally shape to bokeh bulbs. I shot my brother working on a car. My FX30 was at about 2500 ISO. This was all the way down to T1.5 or 1.05. And it was absolutely beautiful. Literally, only thing lighting my brother was his shop light that was inside the car's engine. It has this looking character. That makes you think that you're just in a movie, even though it's happening right in front of you. Another thing about this lens is that when you get the matching set, so the 25, 35, and the 50, all the gear rings are matching. So let's say you're doing an interview, and your subject is, we'll say, 3 meters away. If you take this lens out, put in the 50, set to 3 meters as well, the subject will be perfectly in focus, and that's something I kind of want for the future. I plan on doing more interview style videos, so I would love to have something where I can have an A and B cam and have them both, and I can be able to switch them out without even trying to think about focusing. The only downside I say to having this is that it's a manual lens. So if you're like me, you had Sony your entire life, you know Sony has that amazing autofocus, and then when you pair it with a Sigma or Sony glass, it is tack sharp each time. You don't even think about it. Shooting manual, I have to actually think about it now, because when something's moving, you have to move the gears to keep them in focus. So that's something I'm kind of working on, and I'm getting used to it, but I low-key miss my autofocus. I may actually get my Sigma line back. Now, going back to the manual focus, it actually has these gear rings on, and this is actually my first cinema lens. And what's cool about the gear rings is that when you pair it with a follow focus, they bite onto the gear rings, and so when you twist it, it makes it easier to focus on. So whenever I'm doing a shoot and this press against my chest, I'm getting a shot, I can just rotate it smoothly to get my shot. And I want to say the focus wheel is about 270 degrees, so it just spins forever until you finally hit the bottom. So that's really good too for just narrowing down your focus. Anyway, I just want to do a quick breakdown of the lens. If you guys like the video, please comment, like, subscribe. I want to get to 500 between now and 2026, maybe halfway, so please share the video as well. If you have suggestions for a next video, don't be afraid to comment down below. And also, my next video is going to be a review of this guy, the Mullers G200. One of my favorite creators and friends, Chris Franklin, recommended to me, so now I'm going to break it open one day and we're going to just review it together. So can't wait. See you guys later. Bye.